Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Hello, hello. This is unexpected. I haven't been on for a while, so I don't expect that many people to be on. But for those of you that are on, oh, let me make sure I share, and tag. How's everybody doing today? Like I said, I'm a share and tag. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Get my little music up here. All right, all right. If you are on here, go ahead, take this time to share, tag. Get the people in here. Everybody needs this information tonight. Seriously. Like I said, I haven't been on in a while, so I don't expect it to be like a large crowd tonight because they probably not even expecting me to go on. But I definitely had to make sure I hopped in and let the people know what's really going on out here in this world. And I'm going to do the same thing. Like I said, please share. Let me know that you in here. Say hey, say something. Also, take the time, please, and share, tag. Get the people in here. Mm, 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 mm. All right. And I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds and I'm just going to hop right on in. Mm. Do. How's everybody doing today? Mm-mm-mm. Like I said, I don't expect a lot of people to be on tonight because y'all probably didn't even know I was about to get on. So it is okay. But I definitely want to come shoot the shits with y'all. Mm-mm-mm. All right. And do my little tag and share. Mm-mm. Before I get started. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And tonight I'm only on Facebook, well, and Instagram. No, Facebook and YouTube tonight. And I think what I'm gonna do actually for tonight is, I don't know, I might come back on here a little later. It might work out. Do like some late night. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Hey DT. Please, if you are on here, go ahead, take the time to share, 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 tag, tag, tag. Let the people know that we are in here. Like I said, this is a surprise pop up. So I don't expect a large crowd because probably nobody even thought I was going to come on tonight. Hey, DT. Hey, Melanese. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Tag away, share away. Anybody that needs this information, let the people know that we are on tonight. Of course, at the end, I'm gonna do Q&A, so y'all are able to ask me anything related to business credit, related to funding, related to personal credit, whatever it may be. Y'all will be able to ask me anyway, anything. But definitely want to come in here. Long time no see. For those of you that don't know me, I am your girl Kyra. I am the CEO of Credit Cleanse, an award-winning company out here in Central Texas. We are licensed and bonded in 49 states. So, yes, doing the dang thing. I've had the pleasure of helping over 200 entrepreneurs add six figures to their bank accounts. I've also had the pleasure of helping 1,000, a little bit more than 1,000 people either get into a home, leverage their credit, rebuild it, financial education, all of that good jazz. All right. And of course, I am an author out here in these streets. The book on Amazon is called Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Start Paying your own. Of course, we know that's a long title. So all you have to do is type in Credit Cleanse. That's credit with a K, cleanse with a K. And this book will pull up. If home ownership is the goal, guys, go check this book out. It is all gems. There's no fluff in it. It tells you everything from your debt to income ratio, how to cleanse that credit on your own, as well as what all you need to make sure that you are ready for the home buying process, what you'll need at closing, and all that good jazz, even what to do afterwards. All right. Like I said, if you are on here, please share, 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 tag, tag, tag. Anybody out there that might need this information. And I'm going to get started. So, I don't even know how to say this. Okay, so my life has been hectic. I'm definitely going to be traveling 4 different states. Have currently went to Houston, had a big business conference. It was amazing. So your girl been out there. So that's why I've been MIA when it comes to this. Getting the sauce so I can come back and bring it to y'all. Of course. Also, what I needed us to realize is where we stand when it comes to financial literacy, when it comes to our credit, period. Okay. I wanted to share a little something with y'all. Da, da, da. Let's see. All right. All right. So I hope y'all are able to see this. I'm going to go dive in of this real quick and then I'm going to explain a little bit more. Okay. So right now, the national average of credit score sits at an all-time high of 716. Y'all see that? Unchanged from a year ago. So it's just been sitting at 17. That is the average in the United States right now. You would think that would be great, right? Look at that. Where we set. It used to be the average was 688 in 2006, and it jumped up to last year. It was 716. and now it's still currently 716. This is the average here in the United States. Amazing, right? So you would think, well, guys, it says nearly half of Americans have a credit score of 750 or higher. Y'all see that? In the 700s, like 23.6%, 750 to 799. From 800 to 850, it is 23.3. Compared to 2012, y'all can see those numbers, right? I'm going to go by this really quick, but I definitely wanted to let y'all see this, right? But let's look at majority Black communities. Look at where the median credit score sits. 582. Y'all, that is just barely above the range that is considered poor. Followed by, let's compare to the majority Hispanic communities. Their median is 644. Guys, look at us. 582 in the Black community, Hispanic community, 644. And in the majority white communities, their median is 687. Like, how do y'all feel about this? Come on, give me some feedback. How do y'all feel about this? But we just said that in the US right now, the average is 716. Why are we not there? All right, let's look at this chart right now. 18 to 20-year-olds, right? This is the majority Black community, sit at 653. Majority Hispanics, 666. And majority white community, 677. This is when 18 to 20-year-olds, all right? Now look at this, 21 to 24-year-olds. Look where we went down to, 597. We went from 653 from 18-year-old to 20 to when we're 21 to 24, majority of us are sitting at 597. That is a huge difference. The Hispanic community, they did drop 11 points, 666, all right? But look at the majority white community. They went from 677 to 680. So they went up. We went down. And I mean, boy, we went down. Then 25 to 29-year-olds, we still went down. We're at 582. Guys, how do you, like, what is this? What's happening? What is happening here? And the Hispanic community, they dropped another 11 points, okay? Majority white community, they went from 677 to 680 to 687. So they steady climbing. 18 to 20, 653. Look at us, 597. We went way down. Now let me get back on here. Why do y'all think that is? Like, as I wanted to come on here and I wanted to give y'all like some real sauce, but I also want to make sure that I leave y'all with information y'all can use today so that y'all can do better. So we all can do better. So our kids can do better, okay? But come on, give me some feedback. Why do you think we went down so far? Come on, y'all know the more y'all engage, the more sauce, the more gems I'm going to be giving y'all. Of course, if there's no engagement whatsoever, I'm definitely going to take this off of here because I don't want to, like, if y'all don't want this information, I definitely don't want to stay on here and give it to y'all. But I need everybody to like realize what is really happening out here. The US, they saying that the average is 716. but our average is a 582. What? The majority Black communities, right? They are at a 582. And yes, when you're 18 to 20, they're saying that your scores, the average for the Black community is 653. Guys, once we turn 21, what was that, like 22 to 29 or whatever it was, it was 21 to 25. Ours jumped down to, what was that, 597. We went from a 653 to 597. And I'm gonna share this one more time. Why do y'all think that is? Debt to income too high. DT put debt to income too high. I'm not even gonna put it at that. Guys, this is something that is not taught in majority of our homes. What do I always get on here and say? And for those of you that are just this your first time tuning in, I'll always say on here, this is a subject that is not talked about in majority of our homes. It's definitely not talked about in any public school out there. And of course, it's some of the time in majority of our communities. And for the people that are doing great and understanding, guess what? They're not willing to come and help everybody else pull up as well. Instead, they want to get out here, gloat and all this other stuff and be like, hey, look at me, look what I'm doing, instead of helping our community come up. So I'm not even going to say it's not using credit wisely. Thank you, DT, for definitely chiming in. Actually, you know what? Please send me your Cash App information. Go to Credit Cleanse, the Facebook Messenger, and put in your Cash App information, because lunch is on me tomorrow, okay? Just for you being actively engaged in here. And thank you. Thank you for being actively engaged as well. But no, what is really happening out here is we don't know. Mind you, okay, if you give a person that's never seen so much money, if you give an 18-year-old $5,000, what most likely is going to happen? So even if that's in the form of a credit card, what is going to happen? They're going to spend that, right? Max it out. They don't understand how to use this. They're not going to be able to bring it back down because the interest is going to kill them. That is what's happening. Because you're giving somebody that's not used to having it, you're giving them more than enough, right? So then that's where the bad credit falls, because now on-time payments, that's done. That's 35% of your score. It's payment history. They're not going to pay their bill on time. They done maxed out that credit card. They're not going to pay it. Also, we normally in our communities, we're not even teaching or educating our kids how to even pay bills. So it's like the education and the resources, right? We're doing without that. So other communities, it's like they're climbing up and our communities is down. When is it going to be the perfect time for us to break those cycles? When are we going to say enough is enough? When are we going to get out here and make sure that we doing the right thing so that we can pass this on down to our loved one and break the chain? When are we going to do that? So I wanted to leave those stats, and I'm going to share one more time for the people that are just tuning in. I definitely need y'all to see like what's going on out here. All right. This is our community, majority Black community. At 18 to 20, our credit average, our credit score average is a 653. But when we turn 21, like that 21 to 24 range, it drops significantly to 597. Yes, also the Hispanic community, theirs dropped, but 11 points. and 11 points. So they're still 600 range. Ours go from 653 to 597, and 25 to 29, we still 582. Guys, did you know that the Black community is the number one consumers out here in the US? We are the number one consumers, right? So guess what? By us being the number one consumer, guess what? We're paying way higher prices than anybody else out here. Why? Because our credit is trash. Why? Because we be like, oh, I got cash for everything, woo, 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 all this bull. But what's happening is we're steady declining. And guys, you only want to see where some of these 30-year-olds, like it's even further down. We never go back up. Hey, Chad. Yeah, this is like really sad for real. And y'all, I hope everybody is taking this in. So when I get on here and I really truly educate and everything else, guys, you know how many times I've been told that I give y'all too much sauce? I give y'all too much game, but it's because I really want to see us win. All the time we are talking about buying back the community and this gentrification and all this other stuff. We can stop all of this from happening, but we have to use the education. We have to use the resources that we have out there. For one, we know the schools are not going to teach this. So quit using that as an excuse. When are we going to step in and be like, you know what? They're not teaching us that, but we're going to teach it at home. Like, this is really, really, really sad. We're the number one consumers, meaning we are purchasing everything and anything out there. But we spend the most because our credit is trash. Period. When you go buy a vehicle and your credit is trash, guess what? You're probably having a 22, 26 interest rate, right? So whatever the purchase, like whatever the price was for that vehicle, you're doing it times two. You're paying for that times two, times three. So that same vehicle that was purchased by somebody that's in the 700s, you just spent twice or three times more than them. This makes no sense to me. And we be okay with it. Like, we really be cool with it. Oh, I just got a 2022. Da, 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 da. I just got a 2021. Da, 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 da. But guess what? You ain't saying what that price point was. And I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm really just hoping y'all like realize that's nothing to brag about. You going to purchase a vehicle or whatever, and really behind that is 22% to 26 or whatever your interest rate. So you paying for two of those vehicles or three of those vehicles. That's nothing to brag about. But we got to change this right here. And I know normally I get on here, I want to be motivational, I want to be educational, but today I really need us to look at like what's really out there. Guys, they keep changing the credit laws and stuff, what it takes to even build your credit, because we were getting privy to it and ours started rising and our chart started rising as well. But they changed it so that we're still down here. So I really want to like get out there, really get educated. When I say these gems, don't take in the knowledge and do nothing with it. Like, really implement everything that I'm saying. I'm not steering you wrong. I'm not gonna steer you wrong because I want to see all of us at the top. But I just thought I definitely wanted to put the facts out there. If you haven't already, please share, please tag, please get the people in here because they need this. Thank you. Hey, Miss Thomas. No, I just really want us to win. And another thing that we tend to do, and I'm saying we because I've been there and I do it sometimes still, like because this ain't an overnight thing. We don't try to fix anything until it's right in our face. Let me know how many of us are guilty at that. You don't try to do something or fix something until it's like right there in front of your face. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Anybody else? Some transparency. DT, thank you. I am. He said, I am. I know I'm guilty of it. I'll do it in a minute. I'll put it off on the back burner, whatever it is. No, we got to stop doing that. Guys, I'm going to tell you real quick, credit restoration is not an overnight process. Building a business is not an overnight process. Getting business credit and trying to get working capital or funding for your business is not an overnight process. Quit waiting until we need it and actually do it way in advance. Even if you're not trying to get into a home until next year or the year after, you should already put that stuff in place so that you're preparing yourself for when it does happen. You already ready. Stay ready. Quit waiting to the last minute. Because I'm going to tell you real quick, anybody out here that's telling y'all that it's taking 45 days to get your credit score from the trash 300s to 700s and 800s, they're lying to you, or they're doing something illegal to make it happen. And guess what? If they are doing something illegal to get you there in 30 days or less, guess what's going to happen? When the people come knocking at the door, they're not looking for that company. They're not looking for that person that did whatever they did to your profile. They're coming for you. So you have to be careful who you have even working on stuff like that. I'm a work in progress. Yes. Like seriously, people. Like I hope somebody taking this in. But yes, we got to do better. We got to get out there. We have to educate ourselves. We got to stop having other people educate our kids. When do we step up? When do we step in? I'm going to tell you right now, history, one road in our favor, is it? We invented a lot of stuff, but guess what? We don't get the credit for it. They try to say Thanksgiving, oh, the Indians and the Pilgrims ate. No, 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 no. That ain't how it went. They took over, they murdered them people, and that's what it is. But that ain't in the history books, the truth. So let's stop relying on the school system and do something. Let's do it ourselves. Let's do it ourselves. I know y'all probably like, damn, she going in. No, I'm just tired of really seeing us at the bottom when we don't have to be. But don't nobody out there want to change the story. Don't nobody out there want to take the time to get educated and then help their kids and their kids like break the cycle. None of that. So, also another thing, real quick, before I open it up to Q&A, right now, if you haven't heard, like Bank of America is going to have a thing for the minority communities, the Black and Brown communities, where they are going to let you, like, be able to approve you for a home. And they said they're not going to be looking at credit score. They're just going to be looking at trade lines. Guys, for those of you that don't know, a trade line is any account that is reporting to your credit profile. And any account that's reporting to your credit profile, don't that make up your credit score? Y'all gotta let's learn to read between the lines. Read between them lines. And also, guess what? The credit score is what it takes. That's how they determine your interest rate. So if they're not going to be taking in consideration your credit score because just the trade lines, what is the interest rate going to be on this? Everybody jumping on it like, oh my gosh, Bank of America is about to do this for the Black and Hispanic community. We about to be woo woo. We about to be homeowners. I ain't worried about my credit score once again. Guess what? What is the interest rate on? They ain't saying that. If they're not taking that in consideration, and that is what determines your interest rate, so what is the interest rate going to be? And since they changed the meaning of what a recession is, right now we're not technically in a recession. But guess what happens during a recession? People lose their homes, right? So if your interest rate is something you can't even afford already and they put you into this home, what's going to happen once we're truly in what they consider a recession? You're going to lose that home. Guess who's going to buy that home? It ain't going to be the Black and brown community. Like there's a lot of little stuff that nobody is reading into because all you see is the headline. You got to learn to read in between them lines. And if you don't understand it, hopefully you have somebody on your team that's going to help you to understand it. The last thing I want to see is one of y'all be put into a situation where you about to lose your home and you just became a homeowner and you're the first generation homeowner. That's where then you're going to have that, oh, I don't want to be a homeowner. Being a homeowner, oh, that's a scam. That's a da-da-da-da. No, we be putting ourselves sometimes in those situations because we don't read the fine print. We see one little thing, oh, they're not looking at a credit score. Bank of America has yet to answer any of those questions about what the interest rate is going to be and how they really going to qualify you, because they said they're just looking at the trade lines. But as we know, anything that is reported on your credit report is considered a trade line. How y'all feel about this? Y'all got to chime in. I can't be talking to myself. Like, let me know. How do y'all feel about this? Hey, Tony. Like, this is real sad. Melanie, that don't sound good at all. Not for us. It sounds great for them. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm willing to help any and everybody. But at the end of the day, I am a minority woman. At the end of the day, I say brown skin, but I am considered a Black woman out here. So I need to make sure that we understand, because at the end of the day, if I'm not helping another person that looks like me come up, I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, it really kills me. It brings tears to my eyes all the time to see us at the bottom. This don't make no sense, but it's our fault. It's our fault because we don't like to fix anything. You don't want to be uncomfortable for 3 to 6 months or even a year to get your credit where it needs to be so you can really be out here living the life that you deserve. Guys, let me tell you a little bit about credit. It's more than getting into a home. It's more than getting a vehicle. It's more than a damn 700 or 800 credit score. It's what you do with it. When you make credit work for you, that's how you're able to live the life you deserve, the life you dream about, versus having to always clock in 12, 18-hour shifts, missing your kids and things of that nature. Guys, credit opens up doors that we wouldn't be able to get in, if that makes sense. And that's why they're making it harder and harder for us. Because now this is giving us the same opportunities as them. Imagine you purchasing the bare minimum. You go and purchase an economy ticket, right? And guess what? You get to sit in first class. We don't know nothing about that. We thought we had to pay that big bill, right? No, you can really be paying the bare minimum and you get bumped up, but your credit ain't on point and you don't have the right credit cards because you heard so and so over here say get a Credit One credit card and you're gonna be good. Credit One don't have no benefits behind it. Credit One charges you a monthly and an annual fee, whether you're using the card or not. We had the wrong cards. And guess what? Credit One is tailored to us. Credit One, they know, they just want $200 to $500. They're going to be fine. Oh, but guess what? If they use any on that, I'm still going to charge them $8, $10 a month. I'm still going to charge them $99 every year just for having my card. If you have the right type of credit cards, they shouldn't be doing that at all. You don't get charged no fee. And if you have a card that does have an annual fee, it better be a metal card. It better be an American Express Platinum or Gold. It better be a Chase Sapphire. It better be one of those bad boy cards that it has so many benefits behind it that they need to be charging an annual fee. Guess what? When you go get a cell phone and they tell you, oh, you need this for cell phone protection. People with a great credit score and people with great credit cards, they're like, oh, I don't need that. Why? Because your credit card already includes that. What I'm paying extra for. So now this is the thing. This is the difference. We're paying monthly for that cell phone protection, right? Because we know we're going to drop our phone. We know it's going to crack. But what if it don't? Now you done spent all whatever it is every month. You say you don't really care because it's on your bill. But guess what? Let's imagine if you didn't pay that extra 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever it is, and it's already on yourself, like, because you have the right type of credit card, right? So it's already, because all you have to do is purchase that phone or purchase the phone plan with your credit card, and now it's automatically protected. So now when you drop your phone, crack it, or it gets stolen, guess what? There's no deductible. They just send you another replacement. That's some of the stuff we don't know. What about a car rental? What do? Use your debit card. And we now know that when you're using your debit card for a car rental, they charging you like a 200, 150 to 200, whatever is the deposit, right? But if you had the right type of credit card, and the right type of credit card has to come with having great credit was the reason you got it. Guess what? No extra. You pay whatever that car rental is, or less, or nothing at all, because you have reward points that's going to pay for that. Then on top of that, guess what? The car rental, the insurance is included. No extra. So now you see where great credit gets you ahead, because those $20, those $30 a day and stuff like that, it adds up. That's extra money that you could be doing something else with. You could be investing. You could be putting it in your savings account. So now you don't have to complain and be like, oh, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. No, you get to enjoy it, because those little things, what we consider, oh, this is a must, it really ain't. That's extra money. $20. Even if it was $20, times that by 12, that's $240 that could have been doing something else. If you have an American Express Platinum, that also includes your Netflix, that includes your Hulu. They give you a credit back for all of that. So now that was free. But those are the type of benefits that we're not looking at. We don't know about. Nobody's teaching about, because all they teaching is have great credit to get into a home, have great credit to get a vehicle with no down payment. If you really want to know, even paying a down payment on a vehicle is illegal, but y'all not ready for that conversation. When you know better, you do better. Hopefully. How y'all feel about this? DT said, looking at the credit score without looking at the score. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Where's your tablet? Okay, well, it's dead. No, I don't want to see what happened. I want us to get smarter and not even be affected by this. Yep, because they live off credit. Every penny. Every penny counts. All right. It's enough about that. Like I said, tonight is Q&A. I want to answer some questions that y'all have or been having, or just anything in general, like when it comes to personal credit, business credit, funding, leveraging, whatever it may be. Y'all ask away. I'm an open book tonight. Otherwise, I'll be like, here's the link. Click the link to get a laser session. But I'm an open book tonight, and I want to answer any questions that y'all have. Like I said, please tag, share. Other people need this information, but also they may have a question that they need to answer, that they need an answer. Any questions out there? It is open. The floor is open to y'all. I'm gonna say, what happened was sad. Definitely check out the replay. I'll keep it up so you can see, like I brought up charts and everything. Um, the best way to purchase a car in the business name. There's a couple of ways that you can purchase your vehicle in the business name, but so it depends on if you want to do no PG, meaning you don't want to be the personal guarantor. That means you don't want them to look at your personal credit, or you can do it the way of UPG. I mean, you be the personal guarantor for that. Okay. So the best way, there's not really a best way, but if you're saying no PG way, then you want to actually build up your business credit, meaning you want to get your profiles in order. If you don't want them to PG at all, like look at your personal credit at all, you want it to be based solely on the business, then that's the way you're going to do. Now, I'm going to say this: if it is a new business and you do it the no PG way, meaning you do not want them to look at your personal credit, then what is going to happen is that interest rate might be higher if it's your first vehicle versus if, like, let's say that you are in the 700s. I would tell you to PG that your first vehicle, and then after that, you don't have to. But the best thing to do on any of those is you need to build that business credit up. But before you can even build your business credit and you want to have anywhere between 10 and 15 experiences, not accounts, experiences. And that's going to be between Dun and Bradstreet, that's going to be Experian Business, and the Equifax Commercial, or Equifax, however you say it, commercial. So basically 5, 10, 15. Okay. You can have 5 accounts reporting to each of those. That's equal 15, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, between 10 and 15. But you need to, before you can even build that, you got to have your structure together, guys. And I'm not talking about, Gmail. No, let's have an actual business email. You need to have your website. They're going to go look, especially if you don't want a PG. They're going to go look at your website. So have a website. They're going to see if you're listed on the 411 registry. Make sure your business is listed there. They want to make sure that they're going to take a look at your DUNS profile, at your DMB profile. And so you're going to need your DUNS number. You're going to need an EIN. You're going to have a business, like you have to have that structure together. If that's the route that you're wanting to go. Definitely hope that answered your question. All right. Okay. My credit score is getting lower due to my credit cards I cannot afford. However, I have a card that I use for work that I also pay on. The dealer wants my card for a trade-in. If I trade it in, it helps me with the loan because it's killing me, but I have no way at all around. So they are offering me another car. So you would be, okay, let me say this. I'm gonna give you general information because I would need to really take a look at your profile to really give you a great answer for this. Okay. So definitely if you want a one-on-one, definitely you book a laser session so that we can actually look at what's going on with your profile. But on here, I'm gonna say based on what you said your credit score is getting lower due to your credit cards. Meaning, guess what they look at? I mean, like they looking at your credit score to approve you and going to tell you determine what your interest rate is, right? When it comes to that vehicle. So that kind of seems like a lose-lose situation to me. And then trade in. Are they going to give you more than what that vehicle, like what you have left to pay on it if you're trading it in? Because if not, if they're giving you less than what is left for you to pay off that car, the remaining of that is going to be added to that new vehicle that they give you. So you are already going to be paying more for that new vehicle. And then if you get your credit cards down, let's say that you did go and trade it in, but it was less than what is left on there to pay. And they added the remaining to the new car loan, right? Even if you got your utilization down and you tried to refinance, majority of the banks are going to say no because because what's left for you to pay is more than what that vehicle is worth. A lot of people want to say, oh, when I get my credit fixed, I'm going to refinance. There are situations that's not going to let you. If you already, for those that are paying like 12%, 13%, 22% interest rate, even if you fix your credit score, most banks are not going to refinance because you already pay more than what the vehicle is even worth. So honestly, what I would do is get those credit cards down. And as you're paying them down, when you look at the one, pay it down, ask for a credit limit increase. That credit limit increase now helps you with your overall utilization. So that brings it down. So now your credit score is going to go up until you are in a good place to either pay that car off completely, or now you can go and sell it to whoever and get you a new vehicle. But for every card that you have, once you pay it down, ask for a credit limit increase. Definitely hope that helps. Guys, any questions y'all have, please ask. Like I said, this is Q&A. And definitely stay tuned in because this might help you in a situation as well. Hey, hey, just got in. Hear you talking business. If your stuff isn't reporting to Duns to get a paydesk scores, who do you call? Okay, so before you're gonna even get a paydesk score, it takes 3 accounts to get a paydesk score. And depending on what accounts, the accounts that you have doesn't mean that they automatically report. Guys, like if you have Texel reports to TransUnion and Equifax. It doesn't report to Experian. So they're not obligated to report to all three, DMB and Experian and Equifax commercial, right? So even on the business, not are the accounts that you got ones that report to um Dun and Bradstreet. You got to find that out first. And also, it takes 3 different accounts to even produce your paydex score. And your paydex score, guys, is for Dun and Bradstreet, for those of you that don't know. So you have to find that information first. And then also, last and not least, sometimes people don't have an actual business account with those companies. So if it's not an actual business account with those companies, or then that would be the reason it's that it wouldn't be reporting as well. Like I said, if you want me to take a look, then definitely schedule a laser session and I would be able to take a look. I cannot give y'all one-on-one information on here. If you want a one-on-one type of answer, then definitely want to book a laser session. Right now, I can give you based on what other clients have done in the past or what I know as far as without looking at y'all personal profile or your business profile. Hey, Ken. Yes, make sure y'all share, 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 tag, tag, tag. All right. Any other question, guys? Like I said, I'm an open book. Any questions? Any questions? If no other questions, I'll definitely let y'all go. Oh, I definitely got to make sure I take the time to brag on Tony Ringo. She is definitely she is a, I'm her business coach. Don't want to say it. But she is out there killing it in these streets. She just closed on 2 commercial buildings. Like she is really out here doing it. One thing about her though, she trusts the process. Like it doesn't matter what is being said during our coachings, she will go get it done. Her drive, I have not met another person like me that has that same drive. And until I met her, it don't matter what it is. She does not do any excuses. She don't care how uncomfortable it makes her. And guys, during this process, it has made her really, really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. I'll definitely have her on so she can go into more detail. But yes, there's been tears, there's been everything. But she trusted the process, and guys, she out here killing it. Killing it. And I'm definitely want to just make sure I take the time to say how proud I am of her. I tell her all the time, but I want the world to know. Like, she's doing big things. And thank you, Tony, for trusting the process. You coming in with an open mind and just really getting stuff done. Love you, girly. Let's see. Okay. I can't see who Facebook users, but they said I'm gonna need myself to not apply for any more credit I cannot afford. Laugh out loud, telling self because I have a net 30 account with Uline and now behind with them. Like I'm all behind. I will check out this laser session. I literally moved in 3 weeks and I messed up. But the goal is to get back on track and stay there. And thank you for the transparency. That definitely means a lot. But guys, when it comes to business credit, you have to stay on top of it. I'm gonna say this: with business credit, it's not like personal credit where you can get it restored and you continue building. You know what I'm saying? With business credit is unregulated at this point in time. So they do not have to fix anything. And normally, if you are late or behind with them, it's going to take 10 experiences to make up for that late that you have on there. Now, you can, like I said, you can go in and be like, hey, let's find the inaccuracies, the same thing you do on the personal side. But because it's unregulated, it does not mean that they have to do that. I have, because when we started off, we just forgot about it because you invoice and I forgot, just completely forgot about it. And I was able to dispute it and got it deleted off of there. And I have done it for a couple of our members. Yes, if anything, even if it's just that one, I definitely, if you book a laser session, I will let you know what you need to do so you can get those deleted off of there, so you can get your business credit profiles back in a good standing. Thank you, Marquita, for saying congrats to Tony. Facebook user. My stepsister put me onto you guys, and I will be a new client when I move and get settled. I need all this way to come. Yes, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, D. It's been a while since I have spoken with Credit Cleanse. I need help with so many things. Any low starting sessions. I don't want to do it myself. Definitely. So I had right now it is our regular rate, which is $249 to start, and it's $99 a month. Honestly, guys, that's an investment. Is it worth it? Hell yeah, it is, because you're gonna get that times 10 if you do what's needed to get you to where you want to be. Um, Not only do we cleanse that credit, guys, we help y'all rebuild that credit. And if you utilize your resources, you will be able to leverage your credit, meaning be able to get high limit credit cards. And we will show you how to make credit work for you, meaning just for paying your bills on time, getting the points on the back end. You'll be able to use that to get the things that you want or whatever it is, if that makes sense, because you're going to be making money on the back end. But it's definitely a partnership. You come in, you got to be ready to work just like we are ready to work. We do the disputing for you and everything like that. Really, honestly, your part is keeping your credit cards, either paying them down, or once you get a credit card, keeping them up under 30% and paying your bills on time. It is $249 to start, and it's $99 a month. There is nothing because it's however you take. On average, our clients come out anywhere from 3 to 6 months. But like I said, it depends on you. If during the program you're getting new lates, new collections, and things like that, that prolong the process. If you come in and you on top of it, you literally can be in and out of it, or depending on what the accounts are. I'm never going to tell you you're going to, hey, this amount of time it'll take for you to get out, because everybody's situation is different. Good evening. Thank you. From congratulations to all. Yes, yes. Mm, mm, mm. Now, y'all are all also able to do like a free credit review, and that just tells, like, we go over like a little bit more about what our program is about, and you can see if we are a good fit for you. The link is definitely in the bio. The link is on the page. If you're on Credit Cleanse, the Facebook page is on there. Any other question, guys? Any other questions? Also, for those of you that are business owners, I highly recommend to get our free business credit checklist. That will tell you how to structure your business so you can get out here in these credit streets and get approved, not denied. Everything that I've been talking about, you can definitely find it on our tree. And I just put the link there. Free credit review, the laser sessions, the business checklist, all of that is on there. Any other questions? Let me check, because I know sometimes everything don't leave. Thank you, Shay. She said, I believe you're a good fit for me because, baby, when my sister showed me that 720 score, I was ready mentally. Yes. Like I say, if you come in willing to work, guys, it will work for you. It will. But it's definitely, I got to screenshot that because that's a testimony right there. But yeah, it'll work for you. I'm one of those, like, I'm willing to work. You can't, don't, my thing is, I get life happens, guys. I definitely understand that life do happen. Y'all, my life is hectic right now. I do not, like, only the people that's like on my personal page really be knowing. Like, my mom going through chemo right now. Of course, I am a single mother, that my kids are in everything. Now I am traveling. I will be like this month alone. I will be in Arkansas. I will be in New York. I will be in Florida. I will be in Georgia. And I just left from Houston on Monday and got back here. So I'm doing all of that. So there's so many times, just like tonight, I really did not. I was like, I'm not gonna get on tonight. But at the end of the day, like I put today, like, fuck the excuses. You either want it or you don't want it. And this not to you, Shay. I'm sorry if it's coming off like it's to you. No, this is for everybody. Whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, you can make it a reality. The only thing that's in the way is you. Is you. I can sit back here and be like, oh, I can't get it done, guys. My kids kept me up at night. No. If I want it, I got to go get it. And just because you have these motivational quotes and you saying, yes, Lord, and oh, I'm going to pray for it, it's not going to happen. You got to put some work into making it happen. You got to buckle down. You have to get uncomfortable. And when I say uncomfortable, I mean uncomfortable. Guys, when I first started, like when we first started Credit Cleanse, there was times where it was like, hey, do the business, and we're gonna be a little bit behind on car notes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really got uncomfortable, not knowing where money was gonna come from to pay this, and even fixing my credit. Like, I was disciplined. You have to be disciplined. I had all of a sudden you getting approved for $25,000 and stuff like that for credit cards. It's easy to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna swipe and worry about it later. Or you're gonna be still like, okay, no, I only got 200 to spend. That's all I got. So even with 25,000, I'm just gonna spend this little 200. I'm gonna go on, pay this off. And it takes discipline. So if you come in and you still gonna be bullshitting, or you feel like you don't have to change any type of habits, it doesn't work. But if you come in like, nah, I know what the life I deserve. I know what I want for my kids. I know I want to put them in a home. I know that I want to show them a way better life. I want to be more involved in their life, or whatever it is. Or maybe you single out here and you say you want to travel. Guys, if you get your credit on point, you are the travel agency. You don't need no travel agency. You are it. Because just for paying your bills on time, gonna get you points, and them points equal free hotels, just free flights, free all of that. But you got to come in with that right mindset, and it is going to get uncomfortable. Trust me. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to be smooth sailing. You're going to be here and there tomorrow. I'm not. I'll tell you the truth, though. It's worth it. I can tell you the truth, though. I sleep easier at night. I'm more involved in my kids' life. I'm doing things that I didn't even do as a nurse. And I was working 12 and 18-hour shifts. But if you come in and trust the process, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm taking it because it's needed. If hey, yeah, let let your pain be the reason you succeed. Sometimes that's what's needed, which is crazy. I know for me, it's life situations that's then happened that I'm like, Kara, you forgot who the fuck you was. Excuse my language, but that made me go harder. You got this, Shay. You got this. Any other question, guys? I don't want to keep y'all on here all night. But if anything, I hope, like I said, even if you don't come through credit cleanse, guys, get it done. I ain't gonna tell you ain't a better company out there. No. But I am gonna say, like get it done. Seriously, break the cycle. It's time we start winning. I want to meet everybody at the top. We go to the top together. Like, we really can buy the block. You know what I'm saying? If you are an entrepreneur out here and you do not have your business credit, guys, you missing out. And even with building that business credit, you need to get your personal together. Because both of those together, baby, ain't no 150K, ain't no 250K. Guys, sky's the limit. Get yourself around the right type of people and get out here and start winning. Because if you round people with that small mindset, they're gonna keep you stuck. They're gonna tell you every little reason why you shouldn't go after or do whatever it is that you want to do. Don't let nobody stop you. And I'm talking about even the person you sleep next to at night. I'm talking about any and everybody. Don't let nobody stop your dreams. It was put into your head for a reason. Get out there, be great, do the dang thing. All right, guys. I am your girl, Kara, the CEO of Credit Cleanse, the award winning company out here in these credit streets. I am also a wealth builder. I add commas to your bank account using OPM, other people's money. I show you how to use it correctly so you can live the life you want to live. Is it going to be easy? Hell no. Is it going to be worth it? Definitely. All right, guys. That is it. Y'all know where to find me if you need me. Talk to y'all later. Love you guys.